Hey guys, thank you for joining today as well, either on Facebook or on YouTube. I appreciate it. And right in the beginning, I want to tell you that today's live stream will be different than all the others I've done before, because this one will be very personal. Because I've had a very interesting day today, and I just want to share it because sometimes I prepare what I will be talking about, and it's usually like about the immigration topics, all this. But sometimes I just like go with the day and see what people ask me or what happens during the day, and then I do the live stream about that. And this is kind of that day. It's just not really related to any immigration issues or any immigration matters. In a way it is, because I will be talking about what I've done today and like who I've met and how was my day. So of course it will be related to foreigners and expats and like immigration, but it will be more about me and my appreciation to you, because I really am grateful for all of you watching me and following me and like sending me messages, even though I don't manage to reply to all of them often. But we've been in the business with Daria. We set up the business 10 years ago with Daria, and we wanted to help people. We wanted to like we knew that we could do something for people, we could make it better, and we wanted to do that, and we started with that. And I'm really grateful for what we've accomplished with Daria and with Move to Prague in general, because in the last 10 years we've worked with thousands of people, and like most of you are really grateful for your help, because for many of you it's a huge like change. If you're moving from one country to another, you're moving your whole life. And if you're using a relocation agency to help you with that, uh, like you're putting all your hope and basically your whole life into hands of like the agency. And we feel it. And we've had some like difficult times in Move to Prague in the last 10 years, like now the last 2 years because of COVID, but even before, like it's been new experience for us. We were good, or we are excellent in what we do in immigration, but we were not really good in business, let's say. So we've done some mistake, we've made some mistakes, and it's been like this with Move to Prague. But we've been doing our best, and we've been given our best, and it shows. And most of you appreciate the work we do, and like we are very very happy to see that, and we are very happy to be able to help you move here and set up your life here. And like I'm really grateful for that, and I saw that during the day today, so I want to share it with you, and I want to share my feelings, and I want to just like show you on one hand what a day in the life of immigration expert is like, but also like how it makes me feel, and like why the day was special, because my day today was very special, and I just wanna share it with you. So just to give you an example, or just to walk you through my day, okay? Because today has been very very difficult day. It was very tough, and I came from the office like not that long ago, and I've been working since morning, and there have been many changes. I had to go unexpectedly to a Ministry of the Interior in the morning, and then I had some delays later in the process, and there were many potentially stressful moments, but I coped with that very well, with like an amazing help from all of you, and like support from my home and from my beloved ones. So I just feel very grateful for for all that. And I just wanted to thank you all and like share it. So let's go let's go through that before I start crying. So let's go through the day. So in the beginning, in the morning, I went to the Ministry of the Interior in Žukovského in Prague 6, and we were submitting an application for a partnership visa with a couple, where the guy was Irish and she is American. and that was a very, very lovely couple, and I enjoyed talking with them, and everything went smoothly. The person from the ministry, the guy at the counter, he was very silent. He's one of the most silent people you can encounter there. He's like, we were there at the counter for like half an hour submitting the application, and we maybe exchanged like 7 sentences with him in total. So he wasn't very talkative, but he was very thorough and very professional, and everything went well and smoothly, and I'm happy for that. So it was a great start of the day. uh, then after that, I went to a bank with another couple, but this time that was a mother and a daughter from the US, and like their relationship is amazing. You know, they're moving to the Czech Republic together. You know, mother and a daughter, and they will be setting up their lives here. And we were opening a bank account together. There were some complications at the bank, and we spent there way longer way more time than what I expected and what I planned for. So the appointments after that had to be rescheduled, and that was part of the stress I was facing today. But everything worked out, and like it was just great to see them, because they were like joking with each other and like supporting each other, and it was really like nice to be part of it, because it was such a good energy. Like they were exchanging between each other, and they were spreading, like they arrived yesterday night, so they slept like 1 or 2 hours, something like that, and jet lagged from the US and everything, but they were so nice. And it's kind of amazing to see, you know, if you look at some Czech people, you're walking in the streets of Prague, and you see people going like this and like not looking anywhere and just like being grumpy and everything. And then you see someone who just like who didn't sleep at all and who's just moved like across the half of the planet, and they're happy about that. You know, they're not complaining, they're not grumpy, they are not anything like uh they're just happy to be here, you know, and enjoying. That's a great energy. And even though we were delayed, and I had to postpone some of the appointments, that was just worth it. That was great. uh, so then after that, I had a Skype call with a Filipino girl who is moving here to study, and it was amazing as well. She was also full of energy, and we had a great consultation about the move and like how to do it in the best way. And we set up some goals in the beginning of the consultation, and we went through everything and reached the goals. So hopefully she's happy now, and she knows exactly what to do, and she will be hopefully moving to the Czech Republic towards September or October. And she also had so much positive energy, so it was great. And there was one of our interns, Eva from Belgium, and like she was very supportive in that as well, because I came and I had to jump right into the call. So I asked her if she could make a coffee for me, and she did that, and she was like it made no big deal of that. Like it's a small stupid thing, but it was amazing. So thank you, Eva, if you're watching this. uh yeah, then after that, I had an appointment with an American who's a philosopher and an author, who's a writer as well. And it's always great to meet him. We'll be extending the business residence permit for him. And he's actually coming to 5 years of being in the Czech Republic. So we discussed the permanent residence as well. And he has a very different point of view, because most of the day, what he told me, he sits at home and he's thinking and writing and like researching, and he thinks about things, and he sees all the things from a different perspective. So that was great talking with him as well. And it's always great. He's been our client for the whole time here, so like 5 years now almost. And he's coming to us for renewals and everything. And it's amazing, because it's always great to see him and always great to speak with him, because really his perspective is a bit different. So it's always great to speak with him. Uh, and yeah, and then basically when I finished everything in the office, oh, thank you very much for all the likes. Yeah, when I finished in the office, then I went to one of the shopping malls close to the office in Pankratz, and that was another great experience, because I went to an Indian restaurant there to take a takeaway, and they were already closing, but they still served me, because I went there like 5 minutes before the closing time, and they still served me. And then I went to another restaurant, and that was like 2 minutes before closing, and they were also very nice and very like, sometimes when you go to a shop or to a restaurant or somewhere right before they are closing, they can be very grumpy and very unpleasant, and they will let you know that it's too close to to the closing hours. But today, like, everyone was super nice to me, and everyone was like super welcoming, and they were happy to serve. And it's just, I don't know. It's just amazing. Sometimes, some days, like you meet people who are just like angry and grumpy and like try to make your life complicated. And sometimes you also feel this way, or at least I don't know. Maybe you don't, and you're always happy. But sometimes I feel very like bad and angry myself, and like I look for the bad things around me and all this. But today wasn't that day. Today has been actually really great, and I've been meeting great people. So I'm very happy for that. And like, thank you very much, guys, for all the support and for being with us the whole years, like 10 years. We've been in the business for 10 years. I don't think neither me nor Daria would think this 10 years ago, that 10 years later we'll be still here and we'll be having employees and offices, and we will have moved like thousands of people to the Czech Republic, and that people will be so grateful, and that we will have built something like that amazing as Move to Prague is. So I'm really grateful for that, and I wanted to share it with the world and with all of you. And also now get into the nice part, which what's the topic of the today's stream? Let me see if I see it somewhere. I don't. It was thank you. So this is the first part, when I wanted to thank you, when I wanted to give you a bit of background why I decided to do this live stream, and like that I had a great day, and it was because of the people I've been meeting the whole day, and also because of the people I love and who support me in everything I do. So I'm really very very grateful for this, and I just wanted to thank you like this in kind of person and live and online. So yeah, so that's the official thank you. And I also decided to give you some bonuses as a thank you, not only like word thank you, but also some bonuses which might help you. So there are two main bonuses. First bonus is that for those of you, okay, I'm now frozen on Facebook. So for those of you who are thinking about using our services and who will go for services of Move to Prague from between the mid of May until the end of June, we'll be happy to deduct 20%. We'll give you like 20% discount from the standard prices. I'm saying on purpose that it will be from half of May, so let's say 15th of May until the end of June, because now we are very very busy. So I don't want to promise you now that if you come to use our services tomorrow, you pay for our services tomorrow, that we'll provide 100% service, because now we are very busy. So I'm not pushing you into anything now, but we'll be finishing many cases then. So from the middle of May, I can 100% guarantee like the highest quality of service we have, and will be given to you with the 20% discount. So guys, for those of you who are thinking about using services of Move to Prague, or who are in some kind of need of some services like extensions of your visas or first visas or finding accommodation or anything like that, then we'll be happy to provide 20% discount from, let's say, 15th of May until the end of June. That's one thing. And second thing is that I also decided for those of you, because people have been asking me about that, I don't know if you're familiar with Patreon. Patreon is a platform which was started, I believe, originally for artists like singers, and then like not stand-up comedians, but kind of say comedians or like creative people. To be able to reach out to their supporters and to also like for people to be able to support those groups. If you're a starting band and you are not you have not produced any CD or anything, so your income is kind of limited. So this was a platform originally to support young groups and young singers. But now it's basically every kind of creator can be on Patreon and can have the following there. So I joined Patreon as well, and I provide some special content for people from my patrons on Patreon, which you cannot find anywhere else. You of course can find all my previous videos and live streams and everything there, but I also do like once a month only for my patrons, like a live where I answer all the questions, but only with them. That's 1 hour of my time every month. And there is also this option, which is now getting to the bonus I'm having. I have like two levels of the membership. First level is either for people who are already here and just have regularly some questions. If you live here, maybe you don't want to use services of an immigration or a relocation agent or expert, but you need some help, some advice from time to time. So this is one like level. And the same for people who are not here yet, but they are finding out more information and they just need to know something about the Czech Republic and the processes. So that's like one level for like one very small price. It's like $10 or something. And then there is another level, which is like very high level, where I also offer, besides all the other bonuses, I also offer there being part of a private WhatsApp group with me directly. So you will have my direct number and you will be part of this Patreon WhatsApp group. And you can text me there anytime, basically night or day, and I will reply and will be answering your questions and everything. So what I decided to do is that for whoever joins until the end, again, the same system. So until from now, but until the end of June. So whoever joins my Patreon, then even if you join on the lower level, you will get all the bonuses, including the private WhatsApp group where you can contact me 24/7 for the lower level, for the cheaper level. So, and also all the people, or like I have now 3 patrons there. So these will be also upgraded to the higher class. So these are the 2 things I wanted to give you as bonuses for all the support and for all the following and for everything you do and for all the types of support you provide, because I really appreciate it. And in days like this, when I meet great people and when I feel the support of people who like me and love me, maybe also, then I just decided to do this and give something back. So that's about it, I believe. I guess I just said everything I wanted to say. It was a bit more emotional, bit less like with bit less drive than normally, and definitely bit or completely out of topic, I would say. But I wanted to do that because I really had a great day. It was very, very difficult day, very stressful day. Theoretically, a lot of things happened and a lot of things has changed, and there were delays and everything, unexpected things happening. But all the people I've been meeting the whole day were really, really nice and really great, and I'm very thankful for that and grateful for that. So I just wanted to share this with you, and I decided to do these bonuses as well. So was there anything else? And also, yeah, for those of you who joined later, do the replay if you want to see like what a day of an immigration expert is, because I've met 4 different people with like 4 different types of service, like from a partnership visa application to a consultation to opening a bank account to extension of a business residence permit. So all is different and all the people were different, but they all had such nice energy that it's just great to work with you all, guys. So thank you very much for that. And let's see if there were any questions or any comments or anything. Trinity, good evening. Nice to see you, Trinity. Thank you for joining. Trinity comes here for almost every live streams I do, so thank you very much. Daniela, good evening. Thank you very much for joining, Daniela, and good evening to you as well. And then on YouTube, Kazi Sharar, thank to you for always sharing valuable information. My pleasure. Not sure today was that much valuable to you. It was just more personal for me, but I wanted to do that, and I actually had the two bonuses for you, so it was valuable as well, I believe. But I just wanted to share my feelings from today and my gratefulness for today, and like wanted to thank you for everything you do and for all the support, not only to me but to the whole company, to Move to Prague, and for all of us. And many of you bring us some gifts from the countries of your origin. We have things from Peru, from Mexico, like the real Peruvian things, Mexican things, and it's really lovely to be part of that and like be creators of that, actually. So yeah, so that's it. Lian, good night, Lian. Keep safe always. Thank you very much. Good night to you too, and be safe as well. And yeah, guys, of course, now I was a bit emotional today. So if you have some questions about immigration or anything else, please feel free to ask. Uh, if not, then I'll probably finish the stream. And thank you very much again for all of you attending here and commenting and following and everything. But yeah, of course, I want to give you this opportunity as well. So if you have any questions about whatever, just feel free to ask. Good morning here, good night there. Good morning. Have a lovely day ahead. Our day is slowly ending. Like in seven minutes, there will be tomorrow already. Today will turn into tomorrow. So it's great to hear that it's morning there and that you have the whole day in front of you. All right, guys. So thank you very much, Anders Swanholm. Thank you very much as well. Yeah, I will be repeating it today like a millionth time, but it's really great because it's not only about it's not about me seeing you come in here or asking me questions or stuff like that. It's just you doing that is showing me that what I do and what we do in general in Move to Prague is helpful, and that it's a useful service, and that it's great that we do that. And that's the main message I'm getting from all of this. It's not like that I would be counting like how many people were watching. I of course do that, and if I have many people joining the live stream and everything, I'm happy for that, and I realize that it's more than it was the last week, or that's more than it was like 2 weeks ago. But the main thing is that you probably come here because it's useful, because it's valuable, because you see it helpful. And that's great, because I sometimes meet people who say, hey, I watched your live stream and it really helped me, or I watched your videos, I read some blog on Move to Prague website and it really helped me to solve this situation or something. So even if you don't use our services and you because of some content we share, you get your things resolved and it helps you, that's great. And that's why we do it, not only me but the whole team in Move to Prague, and Daria and everyone. So yeah, so thank you very much again, guys. And yeah, so let's end this bit emotional and bit non-standard live stream, and I will be looking forward to seeing you again, guys, on Monday. That will probably be some standard topic about immigration, and maybe some news will be there. We're all looking forward to the change in the health insurance situation. So maybe I'll have something new to share on Monday. And until then, guys, have fun and like see the good about good around you, because it's sometimes it's very easy if we focus on ourselves, that's that we can only see the bad things, or that something is not going the right way. But if you look carefully, there are always so many good people around you and so many good things happening. So just be like, make sure that you see those things as well, because that's actually the most valuable part of everyone's life, I believe. So thank you very much, guys, one more time, like for 7th millionth time today. Sleep well, or good morning for those of you who are watching from different time zones, and see you on Monday. Bye Grace, thank you very much.